Hey everyone. This is a maybe. This should be the last video tonight. We'll see. This is part of the instruction. Hey Kim, how do I do my personal number? How do I do my universal number? How do I put all that together? So this is video number 3. And this is how do I put it all together and plan my life? So let's say you have a planner or a notebook or a journal, because that's what this channel is going to be about, being intentional. How can I be intentional with all of my different numbers? Okay, so so 2 videos, two videos. So one video goes over your universal month and the other video goes over your universal day, month, year, and your personal day, month, year. This video puts them together so that you can start using them to make plans for your life. Okay, so in the first example, all the examples, we are pretending that we are Jane or John Doe, whose birthday is January 1st, 2006. That is the example that we're using throughout these 3 instructional videos. January 1st, 2006. And so a quick review. You have to watch the videos for the deep dive. A quick review is for January 1st, 2006. I didn't put the birth path up here. You can go to that video for the birth path, but the personal year is January, which is a 1, 1st, 2021. That's how this person will get their personal year for the entire year. That number is a 7. Go to the earlier videos and you will see the math. You go to the personal, hey Kim, how do I come up with my personal year? Go to that video for the number and the vibe, all right? Personal year of 7. To get the personal month for this person, same birthday, we keep the personal year and we use it for all the equations. So we're now in April. April is a 4. That's the universal number. Everyone is in an April right now if you're watching this video today. April and 7 is their personal year. 4 plus 7 is 11. Their personal month, PM, their personal month, can y'all see that? Good. Personal month is an 11. In an earlier video, I went through what all those numbers mean. I'm going to kind of go through some of it again, but when we get through this. Now, this other part of the review, 4 plus 7, this is now April the 7th with the personal year. So 4 plus 7, that's 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. This person for the day, today is the 7th of April. For the 7th of April, 2021, and their personal year is 7, that equals 18. 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. Their personal day vibration and number is a 9, okay? So I put these in half. This is all the personal, okay? And so then now we're going to get to the universal. And I'm going to show you how to put these together if you are, like I said, if you're doing journaling and calendar. So now a quick review of the universal. Everyone is in this universal. This is personal. You all can work that part out. Send me a message if you need some help. 2021, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 is a 5. We are in a 5 universal year. The universal month, did I say that right? Yeah. Universal month is April 4 plus 2021, 5. That's a 9. We are all in a 9 universal month. That energy is for the whole month of April. I get excited. I think it's exciting. Okay. Now, today is the 7th of April. 4 April plus 7 today plus 5, 2021. That's 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. We're in a universal day of 7. I've made 2 videos about the universal day being 7, and I've made a video each about the personal day and the universal day. So now we're going to talk about putting all of that together. How can I put this together so that I can plan my year, my month, and my day? All right. And get personal. You do not have to do it like this. I did it like this for the example. Year, month, day. I'm sorry, it's backwards. Y'all got to work on that. Year, month, day. Okay, so like I said, this person is in a 7. Jane or John Doe is in a 7 personal year. with the 5 universal year. So how can you do this? I'm going to give you an example. So if you're journaling, what are the things that I can do so that I can be in both the vibration of a 5 and the vibration of a 7 universal year? Now in this book, the numbers are in separate chapters. So there's a chapter for personal year and there's a chapter for universal year. And so the way I learned it is I did universal year first. Yeah, I did universal number first, and then I do personal number. That's just how I do it. So universal year, what I would do is I would journal this. So this would become the beginning of my journal prompt. So if I'm looking at my year ahead, I would do this in I would do this in December actually. But and like I said in another video, I also do this with moon cycles. So it kind of depends on when the new moon is. I may do it around the first new moon in January. So anywhere between the new moon in December to the new moon in January, that's how I do my cycles and my timing. Then that's when I may go through and do, okay, let me look at the year ahead. And now I don't try to project the whole year ahead, but I at least look at the vibration and the energies. Okay. So if I am in a universal year of a 5, we're all in a universal year of a 5, a year of expansion, new interests, curiosity, change, versatility, and activity. I already would have some journal prompts. My journal prompts might look like, okay, ooh, I'm excited. What will this year look like? What kinds of new interests are showing themselves? I'd also try to, remind myself to be open and interested in anything that might be a new interest or curiosity. That's really how numerology came into my life. And now, like I said, I just love it. May lean into metaphysics, psychology, or code. I was like, okay, I'm willing to be open. There's a few things, a few layers I had to shed, a few things of conditioning I had to let go of to be able to be open to that. And then numerology and astrology will flourish. And like I said, that's what this year's about. So it's so funny that I decided to go ahead and push out all this numerology, because that is part of the vibration of this year. And these aren't fake numbers. These are the real numbers for this year. So I would write all that down, and I'd write whatever came to my mind as I was journaling. So then I would also look at, well, what is my personal year? And as you all see, I get excited about this. Then my personal year is a 7. You may be inclined to specialize, study, and follow intellectual pursuits, for this is a period of mental house cleaning. Whenever there's a 7, it's a lot of mental, a lot of intuition, a lot of all those kinds of things. So if you're looking at your year ahead and you're looking at both your personal number and you're looking at both your universal number, what you can do is you can put those two together. So I can already say, okay, well, according to the 5, it seemed as if I was going to be in the energy vibration, in the vibration of new interest, curiosity, expansion. And that is well supported in my personal year of study, specialization, and intellectual pursuits. So that is one way where I could put those together and I can say, okay, what am I going to be open to? What am I going to learn this year that's going to help me expand? What am I going to learn this year in my 7 that's going to help me expand in my 5? Okay. So that is one way you can look at your year ahead. I'm probably going to come back again at the end of the year and actually do the full year ahead, but that's just a quick and dirty. And that's how I do my year ahead. For the month. So now we're looking at, let's say you're in the last week of the month. So this would have been the last week of April. Sometimes I will wait until the day of, and I have my planner out. My planner has the whole month. I'm looking at the whole month. I want to look at what is my personal month and my universal month. How can I make those energies and vibrations work together? Like I said, we are all in a universal month of 9. That's 4 plus 5. April plus 2021. We're all in a 9. Now, if my birthday was January 1st, 2006, and my universal number was a 7, all that good stuff, then I would also be in a personal month of an 11, which is the 4 plus 7. Okay? Makes 11. So now let's look at that. These become more journal prompts of, okay, how do I look at my universal number? So my universal month of an 11 is spirituality, electricity, aviation, Evangelism. Who am I telling about all these great things? That would be something that I'm doing. And then just another reminder, I keep showing y'all my little painting every time. You know, the 7 with the lightning. You're getting lightning ideas from heaven. That's the way I think of that. You're getting some big insight. So if you're in an 11 this month, so January 1st, that person is in an 11, whoever you are. So if you're in an 11 this month, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm getting all kinds of ideas and I'm feeling, okay, I'm going to put these somewhere. Okay, you're really feeling that. So go ahead and feel it. Go ahead and write that down. That's what your journal prompts are for. And so, okay, like I said, spirituality, electricity, aviation, evangelism. So now it would be, you would look at your universal month and you try to figure out, how do I put all those energies together so that I can be intentional in the month of April? And so now you have a 9 universal month. That's philanthropy. See, sorry, y'all, I'll be messing stuff up. That's a Texas, selflessness and service. And so it may be that for the month of April, you're looking, how can I use my spirituality? How can I use my electricity as far as the insights? This book was made in the 70s, so you have to kind of add little words that actually go with the times. And so I would say that's the lightning fast insights, which is in the other book. Lightning fast insights. How can I use my lightning fast insights 11 to the service of others? And that is your 9. And so if you're trying to figure out, what can I do this month to use my ideas to serve everyone, my ideas to serve the worldwide, whoever your, we call it area of responsibility in the military, who is in my area of responsibility? How can I use my ideas, my service to serve? How can I use my ideas to serve others? That's what you would be looking at for this month. If you're like, how am I going to plan this month? Now the day I like I said, I do the day every day, and that is so that I can stay present in my now. I get up in the morning, I do some prayer and a few other things, and then I journal. Today is, and if so, my birthday's in July, so I haven't changed my year yet. My year would change in July, so I am in the same number, because last year, even though it was a 4 for everyone else, it was a 5 for me. So I'm actually in like a double 5. So for that example, I'm only looking at one number until July, and then in July I'll be looking at 2 numbers. But if you're this person whose birthday is in January, you're looking at 2 numbers right away. So depending on when your birthday is, how many numbers you're looking at for each month and things like that. So the person born on January 1st, they have a 9 personal day and a 7 universal day. Once again, all of us are in the 7 universal day today, but their 9 personal day is based off of their personal year. That is in a previous video. Y'all can go back for that. So I don't like to feel like I'm confusing people, so that's why I wanted to go back. So now you're trying to figure out your plan for the day. And so these are just some quick notes. So if you're looking at your 9, we're gonna do the 7 first. Yeah, we're gonna do the 7 personal, the 7 universal. 7 universal day. Perfection is key. Spend a quiet day at home or in the country. Mining stocks may climb. This is an excellent day to drop a wheel. For the personal days and universal days, I actually like one of my other books better. And so that's actually what I'm going to read y'all. So that's the 7. I'm still going to read you guys the 9 just so you can get it. Be selfless, express talents, promote love and brotherhood. So when I think about my personal day, I think in my personal year, my personal month, I think about what I can do to serve others. My vibration of what is my gift, my vibration that I can bring to others. That's how I look at that. Your universal month, day, and year, everyone is in that universal month, day, and year. But your personal one, everyone is not in that vibration. You are. And so when I put those 2 together, even off of the short version, I would be saying, how can I be selfless today? How can I express my talents, promote love and brotherhood in a way that, this goes with 7, in a way that it says perfection is key. There are that's like 7 is perfection. So it may be like just not keeping things the way they are. How do I make things better today? How do I make things better for everyone today? That reminds me, today my reflection would be, I had multiple meetings today and I asked, hey, what are we doing to make this better for the future? How are we laying the foundation for the future? What does perfection actually look like? I don't like the word perfection, only numbers are perfect, but this is a numerology YouTube channel, so we can talk about perfection. All right. Spend a quiet day at home or in the country. Mining stocks may climb. This is the X day to drop a wheel. Or think about your future. Think about eternity. So for this one, I am going to go to my other book. That's why I think you should have more than if I'm holding another book. It's not even this one. I think you should have more than one book. That's just me. If you're into the science and all that stuff of it. So if you're going to do the universal day of 7 and the personal day of 9, here, this will go deeper. These are all the things you can journal. I already put a video about that. So 7, lightning, universal day, lightning, spiritual insights, intuition, let go, let God, sudden discoveries. And if you're doing it with a 9, you can be asking, how can you do that within, this one is completions, culmination, celebration, release, endings. Finish where what you began 8 days ago, 8 years ago, 8, whatever day you're doing it. This one combines them. Be of service, compassion, release. The other one said brotherly love. Release beliefs and people that are keeping you stuck in old behaviors, feng shui, your life, a testing year, month, day of courage, strength, and endings. Embrace endings and celebrate your success. Leading from a place of love creates deep fulfillment. So I would normally stop there. I'm in a leadership role at work. And so I think about, okay, how can I use my energy, my 9, how can I use that for leadership from a place of love in a way that will help people get things done, really is what I would be looking for in that 7. So that's how I combine my numbers. If I'm looking at, okay, how can I be intentional today? As I said before, I'm really big into being in the today and not being present, being in the now, and not being so far ahead that I'm lost and so far behind that I'm stuck and I can't move forward, right? And so these are what I use these numbers for. Uh, Journaling. I have journal prompts in the other one. I may put some journal prompts in this one, but I think I'm actually just going to talk about how you could use them together to do some of your own yearly, monthly, and daily planning. That's how I use these for those. And then how I reflect. I'm already doing reflection, but you can reflect on the day using the numbers and vibration of the day. You can do it in the morning to set, hey, these are my intentions for the day. And then you can use it in the evening to say, hey, how did that go? This is my reflection for the day. And then plan out some things. Sometimes I would do it again once I get to work, because then I'm in full work mode. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this with the vibration of the day, and be open for anything to happen. That to me is the year. That's using the year energy. We're in a 5-year, which is all about being flexible, all about change, all about all that. So I need to be ready just in case it does happen. And I need to be flexible. And so the people I work with, they know that at some point I'll just start laughing, because that's what I need to do. So that's a review of how you can use your numbers, how you can plan ahead your year. It's not really a plan, but kind of look at your energies and figure out, okay, these are the things I'm going to be open for. How you can plan ahead your month. Okay, this is how I'm going to use this energy I use my personal energy, my personal month energy. How am I going to use this vibration to serve others? That's how I use it. And then the universal energy. Okay, what are the energies I can move? Everyone is in their universal energies. And then the day, same thing. How do I use my personal vibration to get things moving for everyone universally? Everyone is in this universal number. And like I said, journal, reflect, plan. Those are just so many things that you can do now that you're putting all those numbers together. Let me know what questions you have. Remember, what's your number? What's your vibe? And reflect often and always, and have a wonderful day, night, evening, month, year, day.